God, shattered to freaking pieces. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We have a pretty special video for you today. We are going to go over some very important packing tips, and I'm going to show you the disaster that showed up to my door last week. So as soon as I opened it, I knew that I was making this video. And before we get into all that, I do want to let you guys know that the seller has made things right. We fixed everything, he took responsibility, and we covered what needed to be covered. So with that being said, I just kind of want to go over some things so that some of you can avoid either receiving or sending out packages that can potentially end up like this. So if you like these kinds of videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and of course, drop some comments if you have any thoughts or additions, or, you know, you disagree with something. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so the first point I want to make in this type of video is the type of boxes that you use are important. Now, I don't mind reusing boxes. I don't mind people that reuse boxes, but you know, a box can probably only be reused, I would say maybe 3 times before, you know, it gets really just, it loses its stability to hold anything. I personally always recommend Uline boxes. They are usually double walled, they're pretty durable, super good. They even have Indestructos, which are these, like, I mean, in any size, but those are meant to hold, I mean, a crazy amount of weight. But if I had to guess, this box is from Walmart, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, this Walmart box, which is already not awesome quality, has been reused multiple times. So that's kind of a no-no. So I'm gonna have this clip pop up. We're gonna go through the box. Now, so sad, the Boba Fett was really just obliterated in this. And I wanna talk about why. Now, pause really quick. Stacks, you know, are great. They do a really good job protecting pops for the most part. Now, what people fail to realize or do sometimes is protecting the stack. If these were in soft protectors, they might have gotten less damage, honestly, because it was the break in the hard stack that, I mean, ripped apart the pop. So there are a few different things that you can line a box with. I mean, you can do bubble wrap, kind of like they have in here, this almost like thin insulation. Now, again, these should have been wrapped a lot more. There should have been a lot more bubble wrap in here, a lot more protection around the sides, in between each stacks. That is another mistake that you want to avoid, is grouping all these stacks together. Because again, it's like putting a bunch of glasses together in a box with very minimal, you know, insulation between each other, so now they're just all clanking around. And, you know, these boxes go through ports and trucks and hands, and there's so much handling with them that, you know, you gotta make sure that it's protected inside with all of that. So on top of what you're putting in the box, you wanna make sure that what you're putting in the box doesn't have a lot of room to roll around. So always, you know, make sure everything is nice and snug, not too tight where you're actually crushing what's inside, but make sure that when you're doing this, you don't hear this. No good. Okay. Another question people might have is, well, I'm just getting into, you know, shipping or what have you, and I don't know what size boxes to buy for what kind of pops, or how many pops rather. Now, I'm gonna leave a little thing here that you can screenshot or save this video for later, or share it, whichever. Here are my measurements usually, and the amount of pops. So if you've just gotten into reselling and you're selling 1, 2, 3, 4 at a time, these are the box sizes that I use. On top of box sizes. Bubble wrap, when you hear small bubble wrap, which is, you know, standard bubble wrap to wrap pops in, that is the, I believe it's 3/16 of an inch. This is what they would be referring to as that. And then big bubble wrap, I always make sure that I have small bubble wrap, big bubble wrap, and more recently got into using craft paper as kind of like a space filler. But these are the, I'm not sure if this is 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch, but either or works. And then in comparison, so unless I'm wrapping bigger pops, I usually use this as a space taker, space taker. And then this stuff is what I would individually wrap any one pop in. I took the liberty of making a small how to pack a single pop video, and hopefully you guys can kind of get the gist of, you know, how to wrap a pop and then how to wrap a few more and a few more. So I hope this video helps, and here we go.
Stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. But I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more fear in my eyes. Oh, now I'm rising, and you can't bring me down. You can't stop me now. For destiny, I'll take the long way proud. Oh, I know what I've earned, and now it's my.
Okay, so I hope you learned something from that. I want to go over a small list of things that are not suitable to ship Funko Pops in or to use as packing materials. And it's, you know, you might hear these and be like, Jazzy, of course. You would be surprised. The following objects are not okay to pack with or ship in: bags, envelopes, paper towels, actual towels, newspaper, and or in a box that is 10 times the size of the product that you're shipping. All of these things are a no-no. And one of the biggest points of this video that I want to make is the fact that, you know, I was considerably lucky to be dealing with somebody that was understandable or understandably reasonable about the situation and understood that, you know, he didn't do the best job packing and he wasn't super used to shipping out pops, and, you know, wanted to make things right. That is a lot of times not the case. And one of the big, I swear I'm gonna get it tattooed on my forehead, PayPal goods and services. Because let me tell you what would have happened. If I had reached out, you know, with all of the still, you know, with all of the information that I had, and he had been like, you know, go fly a kite. I don't care, like you already paid me. Now, okay, and that's always within your right to say if you know, don't want to be helpful. PayPal goods and services, I go straight there, open up a claim, send them pictures, return the pops, and I get my money back because I'm protected by PayPal goods and services. But that is pretty much it, guys. So I do and will have all 5 of these pops up for sale. Boba Fett obviously will be discounted quite some because RIP to this guy. It's so deceiving because the front of the box really is still in great condition and then just crushed. Crazy. But that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you learned something, and if you need to send this video to somebody you know needs it, feel free. I am happy to help in any way that I can. And again, feel free to drop a comment if you feel like I missed something, or if, you know, you just have another addition or objection to something that I said. Let me know. But that's pretty much it. I will see you guys on Wednesday with another box battle with Let's Start a Pop Collection, Mitch and Jeremy. I'm excited. Haven't been on live with them in quite some time, so we are going to be on live Wednesday. No more postponing. We only have a few more battles because the week after is going to be with Pop King Paul. And then it's going to be the fundraiser. I'm super excited. I will have all of the information for the fundraiser down below with the link to donate if you want to. I would appreciate it so much. And just a simple share always helps also. So I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.